In the beginning, the universe hummed a long single note and woke up. Her eyes opened to planets and stars and space dust. She didn't know how long she'd been asleep or how her vast body had formed, but she inspected herself carefully and found that she was endless. Within her planets were animals and plants, sand and sea. All of them sang to her. They sang of beauty and growth and light, but also of pain, anger and fear. The universe had not heard of such things and didn't like those songs much at all. She left the planet and returned to her blanket of stars, but her sleep was restless with dreams of disaster and chaos. She demanded the plants and rivers and animals stop singing of such things, but they could not, for life is not so simple. The songs clashed in her ears, louder and louder, until the universe could find no joy at all.
Silence!
Her rage-flooded voice echoed through the mountains, causing earth to slide, fire to rain, and waves to rise violently. So terrible was this devastation that all fell silent. Finally, at peace, the universe slipped back into the stars to rest easy in endless silence. That's the story the silencers tell, anyway. It was 40 years ago the silence ended, but not for everyone. In some villages, the old ways grip the people's hearts so strongly that even speech itself is frowned upon, and the villagers communicate only through ink. And it is from one such village that we find a witch, who in the shadows of midnight hummed a quiet song in the woods and felt the world hum back. One witch who decided that it was time to leave. One witch who trudged through the forests to the nearest dock and paid the ferryman with few gold petals and fewer words to board a ship to anywhere else. The tale the silencers told is old, older than ink itself, but they never include the ending, which is this. After the universe slipped away into silence, the planet was tense with quiet. Its joy and sorrow, strength and fear building up unspent, ready to burst. To this day, the creatures and land won't sing for themselves, but they dance with life upon hearing the song of a witch.
Island of Glimmerwick. I must admit, I don't think I've ever had a passenger from your village. You folk really keep to yourselves. I trust you have somewhere to go, There won't be a ferry stopping here again for a good while. Take care now.
Move along, then. The school won't come to you, you know. Well, I'm doing it, aren't I? Oh, wait a minute. You're not a newcomer, are you? Your robes look so familiar, though. I would have sworn you've been through here 1,000 times already. Well, well, it's been so long since I've delivered the welcome speech. Let me see if I can remember. Welcome to the Saltwind Coast, land of sparkling seas and enchanted, trees. Follow this trail and you'll find, well, of course, you'll find... I don't know it anymore. It's just been so long since I had a newcomer. Everyone already knows what's what these days. Well, that's nice of you to say. On to the etchery with you. Carry on, small witch.
Hello, welcome. I see you came from the beach. How wonderful. It's been so long since we had anyone arrive that way. Oh, excuse me, my manners. Of course, it's this castle just across the bridge, a university dedicated to the study of musical magical arts. You've arrived just in time, although I must admit a little on the late side, but it's all right. The welcome ceremony is still hours away. You see, all students enrolled at the etchery need a few essential magical items. You don't by any chance already have a flute, do you? That's priority number 1 for you. All students, and witches for that matter, need an instrument to conduct magic. Really? What did you say your name is? Not to worry. Your name is right here on the list. Why, anyone can do magic. I've never met a soul incapable of it if they study hard. Don't you worry about that. Luckily for you, there's a master flute maker not far from here. He'll get you sorted out in no time. His shop is just south and through the forest there. Oh, it's gone a bit overgrown. Let me just clear a path for you. No sense in getting lost on your first day. Plenty of time for that later. Now then, here's a list of supplies you'll need to pick up. After meeting with the flute maker, you can find the rest in town. Just bring this letter and you can pick up everything at no cost to you. But for any other doodads and whatsits, you'll need to procure gold petals. Ah, look at the time. I've got some preparations to attend to. It was lovely to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you around campus.
Hello, small witch. My name is Bristlecone. Are you in need of a flute? And have you played an instrument before? Ah, I see. However, it seems that this would be your first instrument capable of magic. Do you understand the purpose of a witch's flute? Humans, they cannot truly hear the hum of the trees or the chorus in the leaves. Your ears and your bodies cannot channel those sounds to enable magic, and so you need a medium. When you have an instrument, suddenly everything changes. Powers once unimaginable are suddenly at your fingertips, and that is why you need a flute. Very good. Tell me, of crystal, acorn, spark, and dew, with which do you most resonate? Salted, pickled, spiced, or honeyed? Would you take the crash of the sea, a roaring waterfall, pattering rain, or a babbling brook? Very good. One final question for you. 1 week or 1,000 years? All right then. Please come back to collect your flute in 1,000 years. I'm only kidding. Well, that covers it. I've got everything I need to craft your instrument. Shouldn't take much time at all. Why don't you return after you've picked up your school supplies from town? It will be ready then. Town isn't far from here. You'll find it off to the east.
first time in town, right? Welcome to Whisk. Have a map and enjoy exploring. Oh, it's a great school. And really, a big part of what keeps this little town running.
And now you've met my daughter. She enjoys a good battle charge every now and again. Care for a pretzel?
Are you completely sure it hasn't arrived?
Do you think I misplaced a giant crate? Maybe you'd like to check my cauldron? Sorry, I know it's an important delivery. I'll let you know the second it...
Thanks. Do you think we should do one more check in the cellar, though?
Out! Welcome to Newt's Eye, your source for the finest potions ingredients on the earth. Take a look around. Everything is ethically harvested. You won't catch me killing any butterflies. You're a newcomer, yes? Can't say things will go well for you, especially not if you're going to be up in that university. Oh no, not safe at all up there. Well, wouldn't I be rich if something like that existed?
Welcome in. Let me know if there's anything you need. Oh, I haven't seen anything like this before. We'd better find you something else. I'm not sure the island is ready for whatever it is you're wearing. Ah, very good. I'm glad you came in today. We're running a bit low on stock at the moment. Now,
Come in. Would you like to browse our hats for sale?
Well, go ahead. Put it on then.
Hello there. I don't think we've met. I'm Chris. I've been blending and selling tea for years. If you ever need a brew, just pop on over. I mainly specialize in local herbal blends, but I'd like to expand my selection. That's why I've enrolled in some courses at the etchery. I'll be going back to school for the first time in, well, who really knows how long? Haberdani is my main focus. I need to brush up on some wild crafting skills. I want to experiment with wilder plants in my tea blends. My grandchildren are so excited for my first day. They even packed me a full lunch. I'm not sure what they actually put in the sandwich. I don't think I'll find out.
There's nothing better than a mug of tea on a fine day. And
A good day to you. I beg your pardon. I'm afraid the place is in shambles at the moment. No, I'm just making room for my new painting gear. Birds are very strange looking when you get up close. I've always loved art. Seeing the work of other artists, young and old, fresh and ancient, every creative stroke that builds the world around us. Well, the other night, I thought to myself, by gosh, Florian, you aren't a whippersnapper anymore. Now, what I'd really love to paint is a fish. But mucking about with boats and worms and fishing poles doesn't sound particularly refreshing. I suppose it's all birds for me. And what of you? How do you feel about the arts? Quite right. Now, I do hope you'll visit again. I'd like to get your thoughts on my painting once it's finished.
I'm so glad it's nearly tea time.
Good afternoon. Welcome to my bakery. What do you want? Mud pies. Want one? That's all we have today. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to the Practical Practice. This is your place to find all the schematics you could ever need. Well, a good amount of them anyway. We also supply licensed skill trinkets. If you're attending the university, you'll need one. All right then, let's get you set up with one. As soon as you touch it, it will be registered to you forever. Perfect. And here's a booklet to store your crafting schematics. It comes with a couple of basics, but I'm sure you'll acquire more in no time. Use of our crafting table is complimentary. Feel free to build something anytime.
Ah, there you are. I've just finished your flute. It's carved of ochre bark. Great power is held in this small item. Go ahead, give it a try. I think that will serve you very well. Best head on up to the etchery. Don't want to keep the headmistress waiting.
Hey there! Are you a new student at the Etchery? Well, come on! The welcome ceremony is about to begin.
Tonight, I welcome you to the Etchery School of Magic and Melody. You join a campus that has been home to powerful mages, renowned bards, and prodigal musicians. The Etchery is lucky to have each of you. All of you have the potential to master music and make a powerful change in the world. While your studies are a large part of your stay here, we hope you'll find friends and make connections in the community. Encourage others to practice and grow, and help sustain the beauty of our island. Very soon, you will receive more information about your courses. The professors are excited to meet you and help you achieve your goals. Welcome to the Etchery. Here's to a magical year.
Hi there! Welcome to the Etchery. This big door behind me is the common room, where you can spend time with other students. And let me see. Alright, your dorm room is just down these stairs, all the way at the end of the hall, the one with the rectangular doormat. Your roommate Clover had an unexpected delay, but she'll be here in a couple of days. Tomorrow you can meet with Dean Clary. She's in charge of student employment, and I'm certain she'll set you up with something exciting. Her office is up those stairs and through the centre hallway. Here's a map to help you find your way. Welcome to your new home. I'm sure you've had a long day. Feel free to head off to bed whenever you're ready. Ugh, I'm locked out of my room. I hope this isn't what the whole year is going to be like. Anyway, these are some powerful locks. Completely immune to my unlocking spells. Whatever. I'll just get some studying done while I wait. I don't have time to chit-chat, so see ya. Good morning. We're holding a meet and greet in the common room this evening, and we'd love to have you. It starts at 8. I hope you'll come.
Good morning. You must be here for a job on campus. Very good. Let me take a look at what we've got available. Tell me, what is your best feature? Let's see. How do you feel about spiders? Right, we'll find something else. Have you had much experience with fire-breathing rabbits? Never mind that. I think I've got just the thing. The Etchery recently purchased an old botanical garden. It's been defunct for years, and now it's completely overrun. Yes, that'll do nicely. I'll also enroll you in an botany course. Can't hurt to have a little extra know-how. The garden is just off campus, down the lane on the way into town. Let's meet there this afternoon, and I'll ensure you have all you need to get a productive start.
The first years have free pretzels in the common room.
What? We didn't get free pretzels last year.
We could sneak in later and grab some. I heard they're self-replenishing anyway.
I'm so happy they allow cats on campus. Seeing their cute little faces is just the best.
This year's different. Yeah, no one seems to mind that I spend my time. I do talk to them as well. I just prefer you. You're more interesting. No, I don't.
How's the lavatory going?
This one has lasted about a week. I still haven't managed to catch it when it dies. They just perish so randomly. I might need a partner to trade off with.
It'll all be worth it once you figure it out. The first person to ever see a lava tree die. Pretty crazy.
I love cats. Don't you?
Sure.
I do. Oh, good.
Apostrophe is in no way short for catastrophe. Goodness.
He is chaos. So yes, absolutely.
I think if there were a magic license that only some people could acquire, it would probably cause a civil war. I mean, magic is a basic right for everyone.
Of course. But imagine all the accidents that would be prevented by only allowing certain skilled people to become licensed.
So, I'm assuming the main purpose of doing this is to remove safeguards on most spells. I just don't think it's worth it.
Without the safeguards and without proper training, for most of the population, it's a recipe for disaster.
I suppose we'd also lose a huge amount of productivity by taking away people's right to practice.
I don't recognize you. Is it a new term already? How strangely time passes now. I do think we have the most difficult afterlives of all. For to dream, to read every book ever written, is to dream too largely for life itself. Many have simple, final wishes, to say goodbye to a dog, or ensure their family sees them one last time. Easy enough to accomplish. But to read every book requires endless dedication, especially when these librarians are adding new books each day. However, this school does not afford us the respect we deserve. We've been referred to as library ghouls since anyone can remember. It's all a bit unjust. No, there's no time for such things. Besides, library ghouls grow a bit prickly over time, and most have been here far longer.
Hi, I'm working on a little so, will you be my first volunteer? Thank you. Okay. As a student, how strict do you think the grading protocols at the Etchery should be? Oh, yeah, I can see that. Given the choice of studying, sleeping, or hanging out with friends, how would you spend a school night? All right, last one. If you could take a potion that would allow you to whiz through class, but everyone else would fail miserably and have to drop out, would you take it? This is a terrible survey, isn't it? All right, to the bin. Let's just pretend that never happened. So, anyway, I'm so excited for classes, but I've already gotten such a lot of homework. Like, way more. They said not to take so many classes, but who can resist? I wish it were that easy. My parents never learned music, but my grandparents, they were prodigies. Thinking about them makes me kind of homesick. Whenever I'm starting to feel like you might be right about that. Oh well, back to it. No time to chat. Too many essays. Save me.
romantic here.
It's funny to see the children. To be back. Absolute. It's funny. They've been teaching me some Oh, yes. I'm having a bit of trouble keeping up with them. It just absorbs everything I put in there and gives me back pure water. Would you be able to brew some for me? Lovely. Here is my recipe. It's funny to see the children. Any luck brewing that Instagrow? People come from all over to attend this school. It's part of
I heard there's a That's what... No.
Oh.
A beard would...
Working out here, it's also safer.
Hello, dearie. Right this way. Right this way. Welcome to your garden. I will... Now, first things first, you'll need to know how to dig. This is a tilling spell. It's very basic, standard for all common gardeners. When you attend your music, but for now, this should do the trick. Give it a try. Try using the Song of Tilling to till a plot, dearie. Check your spell book to find... Nicely done. Now remember, casting spells will use up your mana. There's only so much a witch can muster in a day. Try have... You've got your plots. Let's see. I'm sure you know all about watering your crops every day. There must be a watering can around here somewhere. Oh, did you notice the well as we came through the gate? Whenever your crops are finished, just drop them into the well, and I'll compensate you for it in the night. I'll buy anything else you want to sell too, just toss it down. I rustled up a few seed packets to get you started. My turtle loves basil, but I've never managed to get it to grow. If you grow some, would you mind bringing 3 clippings up to my office? He'd love that. Let's see. Oh, how about something to clear up the grounds? First of all, here is the chant of the woodcutters. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about the weeds. They're highly resistant to magic. I don't see one around. You might have to buy one in town. Well, there we are. I now proclaim you official gardener of the Etchery Botanical Garden. Best of luck to you.
My sister packed me a bunch of apples. Sure, I'll take some. I've never been to Glimmerwick before. I've never been. Oh! To be honest, I don't. I probably.
What a lovely, not to mention.
If you haven't already, I highly recommend visiting the library and bathhouse on campus. Two great perks of staying.
I got a letter from my baby brother today.
Just sick.
I have.
Oh!
I got a letter from my.
I have. Oh!
Ooh, this
cat? Hi, Auntie. Yes, I met my room.
I'm excited for my first.
That's it.
Tut.
The woman I knew.
I'm excited.
That's it. The woman I knew.
I've heard. I'd love to do an internship there one day. Love it. Back pepper cakes, pepper cookies, pepper jams, all of it. It will be.
So, I haven't chosen.
Hey, what class are you most excited for? Brilliant. My parents.
All this school cares about is parlour tricks.
on, Clover. This brew is just about finished if you want to try some. Yeah. Anyway, Headmistress Abigail, I'll be up front with you, following. But anyway, I'm heading into town tomorrow for a couple of meetings, trying to sort.
Welcome to your first music course at the Etchery. After all, it's the thread of our work. Of course, the study of musical spellwork is one we're very fortunate to engage with today. It wasn't always thought of kindly, and as many of you know, music was banned throughout the islands because of the silence and the lasting damage they caused. Many witches of my generation had no opportunity. Let's review the tumultuous history of music. There is wood not far from here that has been considered sacred since time immemorial. The trees of the Nock. Many long years ago, a group of people decided that magic was too dangerous for the general populace. They came together to wall off the forest, reserving its power for select witches. This was the beginning of the Cult of Silence. What began as a supposed mission to manage the forest and conserve magical energy soon revealed its true nature. A way for the Silencers to restrict magic to themselves, leaving everyone else powerless. They argued that magic should be concentrated amongst the few most powerful witches, specifically leaders within the cult. Music was banned for regular citizens. Instruments and song scrolls were burned. Even whistling was considered a high offense. And while some witches agreed and upheld silence, many fought against the cult. The Etchery held secret classes and worked diligently to combat the advances of the Silencers. Though times were dark, there was always hope for a return to better days. However, as our island struggled through daily life without magic, a new disturbance made the situation ever worse. The Etchery has documented the following. An ill-favored and grievous blight has befallen the village. From the boughs of the towering trees there falls great spores, each as large as the egg of a dragon, cascading onto the earth with a most foreboding descent. Upon striking the ground, they do burst asunder, loosing a multitude of lesser spores, so fine and cunning that they creep beneath doorways and through the narrowest cracks in windows. Thus, the townsfolk are laid low, taken by a foul malady that confines them to their beds for many weeks. Their fields, too, suffer greatly, for the crops are overcome by a vile mouldering, and bear forth yet more of the pestilent spores, perpetuating the wretched scourge. In these dire times, one witch in particular was key to unraveling the silence, though whether she should be considered a hero or a failed traitor is up for debate. Nedeline was an instructor and trusted leader of the resistance. She kept quarters here at the Etchery. Her work was undeniably pivotal to regaining our freedom, but her legacy was muddled by a terrible disaster in the woods. Late one night, she made her way to the center of the nocturne forest and set it ablaze. Trunks larger than this room were reduced to ash. Smoke billowed from the ground for years after the flames were extinguished. Some say Nataline burned the forest to destroy the spores. Others believe she betrayed the rebellion and joined the Silencers, burning the woods to bring the land to complete and utter silence, with no hope of a return to music. Whichever it was, the heavy smoke did indeed suffocate the spores and rid them from the lands. When the blaze died down, it was found that the forest had suffered severe, but not fatal, damage. Some things shifted then. Even those who knew spellwork found that their magic was thin and watery due to the damage the Nocturne Forest had withstood. Quality of life deteriorated further, and members of the Silence weren't skilled or powerful enough to keep society running effectively. The Silence's removal from power was quick and peaceful, and after 40 years of life without magic, we won back our freedom. The people were free to sing and make music once more. Nadaline was never seen or heard from again. While we'll never know the truth of her intentions, it is clear that her actions set us back on a path to peace and freedom. Though it took many years, the forest eventually recovered from both the spore rot and the fire, and the strength of magic returned to its current state. And that is the now on to the but to truly practice. And once you up, any questions so far? The longest now, and with that,
Hello, Professor. That will be most
welcome to the. You'll be learning many spells during your time here. Lovely. Let's see. I'd like you to practice at least twice. The chambers at the back of the classroom. Great to meet you.
Welcome to the... Well, I suppose that might be a bit of an... Welcome to the practical practice. Well, I suppose that might be a bit of an...
Hello there. Need any seeds or...
Hello! You'll love it there, I'm sure. You stay out of trouble now.
Have you been in That's not important. What's important is...
Right, her tortoise Bastion. She's had him her whole...
Wait.
Hey, Rumi. How's it going? Good. You're all so. And now, I think I may have mixed up my and I know what you're thinking. We're going to be expelled, have huge. Okay, that's true. As you can see, there was... Oh, I can fix this. I just...
Good morning. Oh, wait. I'm Professor. My mixing potions have been... They're convenient. Imbuing them with... There are some recipes. For example... Incorrect. Bones. Moving on. Please place your call. Now, please find the recipe inside your cauldron and have a go at it. Very good, class. It appears though For your homework, remember, class dismissed.